Hey, what's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It is your girl, Miss Honey, here for another Handmaid's Tale review. And as you guys know, this is season 5. Today's episode is episode 4, and it was pretty good, I think. Thank you guys to everyone who hop on and leave comments. Even though they don't watch the show, they watch my review. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And again, to any and everyone down in Florida who've been affected by the storm, in the Carolinas who are affected by the surges that they're predicting. I just want you guys to know you are in my thoughts and my prayers. You guys know our YouTube sister, My Twisted Life of Poetry. I was going to try to say the whole name, but I know TV's in there. Listen, just put My Twisted Life. There's only one. Okay, there's only one. You guys check her out. She's been giving updates and everything. She's not putting up videos right now, but make sure you guys check her out for the Handmaid's Tale. She does a really good job. Listen, it's like mildly good angel and mildly bad angel. She's the mildly bad angel, right? She's the twisted angel, right? I'm mildly good because I try to be slightly optimistic. We see things differently but the same, right? Straight no chaser. You'll love her. You guys, please check out My Twisted Life of Poetry for the Handmaid's Tale review. She does a great job. Listen, I started to come on here and do this video. Now, I've watched the show twice, okay? I started to come on here and do this video, and I said, you know what? You're looking like June. You're looking like June Osborne, ma'am. If you don't go and get you some bronzer, okay, and take out some of that. Listen, you're looking like June Osborne. No, ma'am. You will go and you will get soft and you will get supple, okay? You will get luxurious compared to June Osborne. What you will not do is come on here looking dry face with your front teeth out the whole time like June Osborne. See, that's what I mean by mildly good angel. Listen, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscription bell. Don't forget the notification bell. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up on this video. You know why? It's engagement, okay? And don't forget to comment down below. Okay, listen, this episode is called Dear Offred. Now, just to preface it, perfect title. But just to give you a little context, Dear Offred, when the handmaids go to a family, they take on, their first name becomes OV, of, and then the first name of the man in the of the husband and wife team. Okay, so she's their slave, basically. So now she's their property. Okay, you know what I'm saying? They brand her. She's of Fred. So this is not Offred. This is of Fred. Okay, and Fred is referencing Fred Waterford. Yeah, Fred Waterford, the one that they and hung him up and cut his finger off, and also the one that repeatedly raped June and abused and stole her child and tried to have her killed and kept her other baby from her. You know what I'm saying? Same Fred, of Fred. She, the last thing she want to be called, is of Fred. She is of June, okay? She is of June, right? Okay, let's move forward. Okay, so listen. It opens with June and Nicole in the park, and she pushing Nicole on the swing, and just having a little general small talk with the child, trying to be normal, right, trying to hold it in the road. And here come this lady. She was like, oh, it's such a beautiful child, she's lovely. And June was like, thank you so much. And she behind her, just pushing the little baby slowly. And the lady said, oh, she's about 14 months, right? And June was like, oh yeah, well, I guess you can look and tell, maybe if you a mama, I don't know. But so anyway, she said, Nicole, right? It's Nicole. Hi, Nicole. And June was like, oh, baby, when I tell you, it was like a switch turned on. June was like, oh, okay, let me go around the front. Okay, and get my unlatch my baby. And as she was unlatching, the lady kept talking, and something about she's so beautiful, and something about you blessed. I don't know. I can't remember that middle part real good, because it was woohoo. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like super devout acting, real crazy, right? Like just, but straight, like normal, like regular, real calm, like, you know what I'm saying? It was terrifying. It was terrifying. I'm sorry. It was terrifying. Okay. I can understand June snapping. Listen. Okay. Let me just move forward and tell you what happens. Okay. So, June turned around, spin around at some point, and yoked the lady up and said, back off, something like that. I can't remember what she told her. Oh, she was a Gilead Karen. I can't remember. Anyway, it ended up with her saying, F you. And the lady called, June a filthy whore. A filthy whore? A filthy whore? Listen, a filthy whore. First, see, this is what I'm saying. June did good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's treating June like she boom boom, but June did good. Filthy whore. I was mother. You know what I'm saying? June did good. When you go back and look at it, June did good, right? Because listen. And then she done yoked the lady up. And then she said, F you. Okay. Got her baby up out of that thing and walked off. That when she yoked the lady up, the lady was like, what are you doing? Why are you touching me? Yeah, like she got every right. Every right was to be, what mother? Okay, June did good. The only thing you did wrong, June, you don't turn your back on nobody. Don't ever turn your back on the threat. Never, ever. Okay, June was hostile this whole episode, but listen, in this instance, June did good with that one exception. Baby, you got to stay ready. Okay, especially you got your babies with you. No, ma'am, you don't turn your back. What? I'd unlatched my baby, boom, 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 and got my baby, and that swing would have been between me and her. Baby, you hear what I tell you? Ooh, that got me all the way. That got me in my feelings. I said, these Karens, even in Gilead. Gilead is full of Karens, right? Now, these are Karens of Gilead that's over on the Canadian side. Because the Canadians is letting the Gilead pretty much just run rampant over there. You got complete asylum. I mean, they're the Democrats of this show. They just letting ish happen. You know what I'm saying? The Canadians don't really seem like they got no fight in them at all. Right? As long as it's done real polite, like, you know what I'm saying, with the right verbiage, they'll let anything happen. Y'all let these people put an embassy on your land? Technically, that land is Gilead? Do we hear what we're saying? It's crazy. Listen, let me just move forward. I'm telling you the whole thing. Listen, so then we see afterwards Luke and June in therapy, and she got this crazy smile. Like, I kind of wanted to muck her up, but I mean, how bad did you muck her up? And she was like, I didn't stick around to see. And Luke is like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? I don't understand. Like, what is going on? You understand? And she was like, well, I mean, I'm really trying. I don't know how to, and the therapist is like, listen, they are here and we have to learn how to deal with this. I was just like, June, you gotta do this thing a little bit different. right? This is just frustrating you that much more. She just trying to be normal, trying to hold it in the road, do work the program like they telling her to work the program. You gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. But she got this rage, baby. When I tell you she want to molly whop Serena, she want to molly whop Serena. I'm telling you, she really seems like she want to make her suffer. You know what I'm saying? I think this whole gun thing is she can't really go through with it because it ain't painful enough. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just telling you. Okay. Seem like to me she want to get down on and pluck some eyeballs out. Okay, that's what it feel like to me. She is seething mad. Whoo, baby, listen. All y'all seeing is smoke, baby, but it's fire behind them walls. I'm telling you, it's just real. You put a little air on that joker, and June is going to go kaboom. Let's move forward. Serena Joy is released from Canadian custody, child, and she got a creepy old driver. She belonged to Gilead. Now they solely responsible for her, and she got a creepy new driver / bodyguard. Okay, named Ezra. Child, listen. Let me tell you something about them Z's and them R's. I don't really do it. I don't do them Z's and them R's pushed together like that. I ain't got it to give. But I digress. Listen. Okay. And listen, Tuello is following behind her like a little puppy. Like, Tuello, what is you really what's going on with you? You're in love with Serena Joy? Huh? Every time you try to help her, the girl slap it out your hand. Every time you try to give her a little word of advice, she slap it hard out of your hand. Sir, why you keep running sniffing behind her? Do you have a wife? Is it just you? Child, all these handmaids done come over here. They good women. I don't understand why you can't find you nobody decent. Why is you running around behind Serena Joy? Okay. Ooh, she the meanest, most hatefulest woman. I digress, child. So now she gonna go over to the Gilead Info Center. Now that is the Center for Reconciliation with Gilead and information on promoting Gilead. Also her home. Really? Okay, but they taking care of her, right? And that's her home away from home. Then we see where Tuello goes to see June and Luke, and Moira is there, and they real hostile towards Tuello because Tuello was standing right there, baby, when they saw Hannah, and they want to know why he just not showing up with information about this, knowing he came face to face, eyeball to eyeball with doggone Hannah. He said he didn't really get a good look at her. But June was like, I bet. Now we smuggled, we got 21 women in exchange for Fred Waterford and didn't even get Fred Waterford up. That's how I run it. What is you doing? What is you working on? You know what I'm saying? What is you doing and what is you working on? Okay? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And Luke is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, up to this point, he been like, calm down, June, calm down. But now you, whoa. No bite. Ain't no bite. This all bark. Tuello was like, listen, you don't understand. She's really, basically, her wings have been completely clipped. She has no power. She can't, vote. She ain't have a driver's license. Something about, she can't drive, no ID. I was just like, what is he talking about? And did she ever drive? Ever? She been driving Gilead. Move along, Tuello. And Luke told him to get the F out of his house. Get the F out of his house. I was like, oh, Luke, is that you? You awake, Luke? Hey, Luke. Luke ain't gonna do nothing, though. Luke is not about that life. He's not about that life. Okay. Luke is a stay-at-home dad. Huh? His wife is in the army. You hear what I tell you? She a Marine. Okay. She been in the war. Okay. Just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Luke is a lot of bark. Okay. So listen. We see where they sleep now. They sleep. They in the bed. It's dark. June go outside and dig that gun up. Okay. And she get in the car and she go around there at the time when a good deal of people are asleep. But okay. She go around to the Gilead Information Center, and see they having a little vigil out there, child, with candles and everything, gathered under Serena Williams Serena Joy's bedroom window, child. Just standing there with a candle, child, waiting on her to deliver at any moment. I was like, does any of this give you what's the movie with the psycho and they wanted the lady baby, a Caucasian lady? What was it? Listen, these people want your baby, girl. These people want your baby. Don't you see what's going on, Serena? Ooh, I tried to save it, but I gotta just tell it. Listen, Serena, don't you see what's going on, girl? They finna take your baby, girl. They finna take your baby. I told you that, but I thought they was gonna do it in Gilead. I thought they was gonna cut your tongue out. I really did. And I thought they was gonna take your baby, right? Because everybody was like, the baby. I was like, ooh, Serena Joy, your baby ain't safe here. Your baby's not safe here. So listen, lo and behold, here we are, episode 4. I'm telling you, they want her baby. I'm telling you, they want that baby. Okay, they don't want Serena Joy. They don't like Serena Joy. They just putting up with Serena Joy's antics. Okay, you done finagle the tea party. A whole tea party, ma'am. A whole tea party, which you have decided to turn into a Hollywood event with a step and repeat and cameras and all this stuff. It's a tea party, ma'am. It's a tea party to sell slavery, to sell indentured slavery. I mean, how elegant can we make it? Really? Okay. Ooh. And Commander Lawrence is just, he's acting like he's resisting. He's letting her sell it, and then he's just giving in to a small degree, just making her feel safe, making her feel calm, getting her to this point where she delivered this baby. She not under Canadian rule anymore. I'm just setting it up for you, and then we're gonna talk about June. But listen, she not under Canadian rule anymore. She under Gilead solely. They're responsible for every single solitary part of her life: eating, sleeping, security, driving, mobility, where she flies, where she goes, what money her stipend, like everything is from Gilead. Okay, they pulling up all this Gilead stuff, in the most dark, cold hallways where they had over in the real Gilead. They trying to make it so in this building. Okay, well, June done pulled up to this building, and she got this old dirty gun, and she see how they celebrating her, just so much reverence, and she see Serena Joy looking down from the window, and June decided she gonna check the cartridge and the mag and put it back in there, and then she decided she gonna pull it and put one in the chamber, baby. And that thing was so covered in dirt and wet and it wouldn't see. Even in the midst of doing wrong, I'm telling you, the Lord will have your back, girl. He jammed the gun. You know what I'm saying? You can't send a bullet, so you get out the car. You really don't want to send a bullet. You really want to put your hands on her, but you get out the car and walk to the base of her window and look up at her so she can see you good. And Serena Joy just warmed over cold a little bit. She's scared, but she knows she can't give in a little bit at all. She can't let it show that she's scared and she got feelings. And the fact that she got an uneasy feeling in the pit of her doggone stomach that aligning herself with Gilead again is going to be a problem. It's an uneasy feeling. The only person you can really talk to about it with is June. The only person who really gonna understand is June. The only person who gonna really be able to help you out of this, help you use this and get out of this and keep your baby and get her baby back is if you work with June. But y'all mad, and your ego is big. Okay, and you trying to die on this hill, Serena. And June, I'm telling you, okay, June got so much anger. She not thinking clearly. She not thinking clearly at all. She's so mad. If nobody says you can't have what you want, June, you just got to go about it in a certain way. Okay? You angry at every point. Now, she being very transparent about the fact that she angry. She being very transparent about it. When she got home, she talked to Luke and told Luke what she did. Okay, that she went down there. She ain't bring up the gun. She just told him she was very angry. She don't know how to get that out of her head. Okay. And Luke thinks he can manage the Serena issue through the city council. Okay. Through the city council. He knows some people. He gonna get some permits and get that building shut down, and voila. She doesn't have a building. Okay, Luke is cute, right? He trying. Okay, and she pacifies Luke in a way like, maybe that'll work. But she definitely Katie Kaboom down underneath there. Then we see where Janine, child, listen, everybody is woke. Everybody is woke, okay? Janine is alive, and she also is different, okay? She hostile, she contrite, and she is fully woke. Listen, she brings Aunt Lydia's wicked deed straight to her nose and shoves it hard up there. Smell it, okay? Takes it out and jams it down her throat. Taste it, huh? Okay, she speaks loud and clear, okay, and concise. Boom, boom, boom. This is your fault, not Esther's. Esther is a child. You knew exactly what you were pushing these girls into. Oh, let me not speak too much now because I don't hate to lose an eye. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you pluck an eye out? Because Aunt Lydia is like, oh, it's a good thing Esther hadn't woken up, and it serves her right to die. She needs to die. You know what I'm saying? Especially And Janine was like, whoa, she's a child, boo. She is a child. This on you. This on your head. You know what you sending them girls into. You know what kind of perverse, situation you sending these girls into. You see the bruises. Huh? Okay. She laid it out for her. She laid it out for her. Just look what you did to me. You plucked my eye out for being a human. Huh? For being a human. A mother who loves her child. Woo, baby, when I tell you Janine let her have it, Aunt Lydia walked out of that room. She was sick. When I tell you sick, like sick. If she had a spoke, she'd have threw up. I promise you. She left out of that room sick. Okay, I say, Janine, you best do it. Okay. Then we see Serena supervising the tea party situation, child. Commander Lawrence just pacified her. June, then we see June daydreaming, child. Listen, when we see Serena is talking to this guy who is supposed to be like her admin assistant, child, and she she tell him they didn't have any crew. She done put together a invite. Okay, she gonna hand sign them. Okay, no, this is all that they had, and this is what Gilead sent over. Woo 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 woo. Commander Lawrence is on hold. She talked to him, and this how she set up the tea party, the invite, right? He asked her about June. He told her not to antagonize June. June can be a problem. Don't do it. Okay? This incites her to do whatever she want to do. So when June is at home digging in the dirt trying to look normal, but she's steady daydreaming. Like her mind is not on digging in that dirt, but digging into Serena's skin. You hear what I tell you? Huh? Okay, so listen. Here come Moira. Now Moira, you need to get somewhere and sit down. You need to get somewhere and sit down. You need to get somewhere and have a seat. Okay, because you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You know June is tick tick boom. You already know that. You know she on edge, and you know why. This is not going away. Y'all not gonna scrabble y'all way out of this, ballet y'all way out of this, none of this. This right here, June gonna see through to the end. Okay, I promise you, she gonna see it through to the end. Y'all got to help her where y'all can and keep her steady in the road. Why would you give her that letter? She come in and say, this is for you, and it says on the front of it, Offred. She know that Fred Waterford, who June is admitted to killing, was Offred. Why would somebody be sending her that with her name on it? If you wanted to see what was in it, girl, just look in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get that to your girl. You know she tick. Anyway, it happened. It happened, child. I was very disappointed in Moira. Okay, so listen. I feel like June need to be monitored around that baby, even though Moira said after she June went off. Luke was there. June went off. She smashed the dish. She got real mad. The baby started crying, of course, because June is going tick, tick, boom. It's not that I think she gonna hurt the baby. I just think that energy around the baby can really change a baby. I know people say they don't know, they just babies, but I don't know. It's just that the level that June is so upset, she don't really need to be around that baby a lot. She needs somebody else to balance that energy out. I'm telling you, it's an all-consuming thing. Plus, she be in her own mind. Like, what if her baby choking? You know what I'm saying? June be deep down in the stuff in her mind. I don't know. I might be pushing it. I'm not a mother, but I'm just saying. What y'all think? Okay, so listen. Like I said, Moira trying to console her and tell her she not that bad. You're not that bad. Because June say, I don't think I should be around the baby. You think I should be around the baby? I was like, I was just saying the same thing to my baby. But you, anywho, so, Moira said, no, I trust you with the baby. That says you're not all bad. Like, you're not completely broken. No, she's not completely broken. She's not completely broken, but she is insatiable. She is insatiable. This fire is not going out till she get what she want, baby. Till she get what she want. Okay? And that's her baby back. That's to get her daughter back. I promise you. She gonna lay waste to all of y'all. All y'all gonna be casualties of June. I promise y'all. You should have gave that to her, but I digress. So then we see where she like I said, she talked to Moira. She thinks Luke is misguided. Again, she's being transparent. Luke goes to see Serena behind it. Okay, he's steady gonna stay on this. I gotta go through the city council and get that building shut down, and then that's gonna take care of Serena, or at least that's gonna move Serena to help me get my child back. Help me get Hannah Banana back. Okay, he go down to see her. And June keeps telling him. She tells him over and over again, and no one is listening. Just like Serena keep telling people over and over again, and no one is listening. Anywho, he tried to tell her. Okay, he had no idea. He was out of his depth. But he was going to do his part, okay? And he put his big boy britches on. He went in there and he talked to Serena. He said, I got these papers from the city. And they got over 15 violations. We can shut you down unless you get my daughter back. And Serena's like, okay, that's what you came here to tell me. First of all, she already took you down a notch when they asked if you had been. She asked if you had been checked for weapons, and he said yes. And she told him to check Ezra to check you again right there in front of her. Yeah, it was to humiliate you while she sat there and watched. Huh? Oh no, you feel the water coming in. You feel the water coming in, baby. Okay, you right here in a blink of an eye. That's what you came here to tell me? And he was like, yeah, that and something about he wanted to kill her. No, June. She asked about June, and he said, yeah, she wants to kill you. I was like, what you here to do, Luke? What you here to do? Huh? What you here to do, Luke? Okay. Oh, and I want to kill you too. But I didn't. I want my daughter back. I want you to help me get my daughter back. He took them papers and threw them down and walked out, and Ezra was right there listening. Now she could see Ezra standing there, but he couldn't. So when she realized Ezra was there, and whatever Luke was gonna do, if he was there alone, he couldn't do it. When I tell you, she said, June, I know, but you, I'm not so familiar. Tell me, Luke, where were you when June was in Gilead? What were you doing when June was in Gilead suffering? being abused, and your daughter was being raised by another family. Baby, when I tell you them tears welled up in his eyes, okay, that water is right here. That water is right here, okay? And you so heavy right now, boo. You so heavy right now, huh? She took that reach down your throat and got that guilt, huh? And pulled it up tight and cocked it sideways, baby. It is lodged in your gullet. What? Baby, when I tell you down and stormed out of there, yeah. Now you see what June was talking about. Now you see what June is saying. These people cannot be reasoned with. They cannot be reasoned with. This is ingrained, systematic oppression. Huh? Yeah. Debauchery. Wickedness. Let's move on. Okay, so listen. Aunt Lydia goes to see Commander Lawrence. And of course he asked about the two handmaids. Handmaid on handmaid crime, basically. And glad they both survived. And Aunt Lydia said, listen, I've come with an idea. And he was like, look, all of this happened because of her. He said, you can't even say her name, huh? She said, June. This young girl, she was the last remnant of being under her spell, being under June's spell. I think I've got a full grasp on it now, and I have an idea how we can avoid this in the future and make things better. Under my leadership, of course. Okay, why don't we have, when it's time for the ceremony, why don't we have the commanders come to the handmaid center? Okay, the handmaids stay at the handmaid center. When it's time for them to breed them, the couple comes to no. Commander Lawrence say, what are you high? Are you high, my dear? Darling, are you high? He say, listen, let me remind you, this is about privilege, predatory behavior, and perversion, huh? This requires easy access. Okay, I can't abuse. Not I, but they can't abuse these women and degrade them and wear them down to nothing, huh? If they're at the handmaid center, don't be ridiculous. Run along. We see what Serena Joy is prepping for her tea party, child, and the resistance protest is outside. To include June and Moira and those the ones that savage Fred with June, the black one that gave her the gun, and the Asian one, I believe she is Asian descent. She was there. You know, the one that pointed the gun at June. So listen, it's getting heated. It's protesters there too, and it's the Gilead people that worship Serena and worship Gilead that is just like get out of here, and you women need to be taught a lesson. You need a man to teach you a lesson. Woo, woo, woo. And Maury was like, yak, yak, yak. And the guy was like, I'll show you. And all the women were barking and talking. And he got wound up. And Maury jumped in at the last minute. And he punched Maury right in the face. And June pulled that gun out and put it dead in his face. He hands up. It's broad daylight now. This is my thing. This is the second time. Like, is there police? Does Canada have police? I mean, if they can't get the horses in, is that just in the woods? Like, I don't understand where y'all police at. Like, who discharges the weapon and we don't hear police cars? Like, what is going on? Like, who's in charge? And June just goes home after these antics. Even in the diner parking lot. Like, what's happening? Okay. But this is what Moira was saying. Moira was like, if you end up going to jail for killing this woman, this is a refugee city, state, whatever. Okay, and they won't accept refugees. They kick us out. You know, we're safe here. We got a life here. We can't do that. We got baby Nicole. What you gonna bring Hannah back to? We have to be smart about it. Okay, but listen. She done pulled a gun, child. She done pulled a gun. She got the gun straight to his face. And Luke run up and he take the gun and put the gun down and he talked to June. He said, June, we got to go because she done discharged the weapon. Instead of shooting him, she lifts it up and she discharges it. Okay. All right. June don't really want to kill nobody but Serena Joy. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's what she want to do. She want to rip her apart. She want to rip her to shreds because she is so blind with rage and fury. Okay. And she's pissed with herself because she got 21 children out, baby, but did not get her own. You hear what I tell you? June going through it. Huh? June going through it. I acknowledge it. Even though she was just, them teeth and that skin and that face in the camera, I was just like, but she looked like she going through it. You know what I'm saying? I feel it is what I'm saying. But listen, so he ferried her off and rushed her off. Well, meanwhile, inside they hear the shotgun and she trying to take photos, photo op, for her Instagram. Oh, ridiculous. Anywho, she taking photos and all of that in the gunshot. What is going on out there? What on earth is going on out there? And Ezra said, we gotta go. Where will I go? What? He ushers her out the back. Well, here come June and Luke, okay? And they headed off to the car, Ezra and Serena, and they run into each other. And June got that gun back here behind her back, and she puts her hand on it. But then she looked down at Serena Joy's face, and Serena Joy's frozen. She's like, I went too far. You think? And June looked down at that belly, looked back at her, and then they went on and got in the car, June and Luke. Okay, and then Serena Joy and Ezra get in the truck, and she said, where am I going? And he said, a place where you are going to be. Let me see what he say. A place where you going to be a special place of safety. He done found a special place of safety for Serena Joy. She don't know nothing about it. Child. She ain't got a cell phone so she can get a GPS. They still dialing in and picking up phones and stuff and calling. What's going on? So you finna let this man take you somewhere? Who know where you at? Gilead. Tuello? Tuello gone. It's Gilead. Gilead know where she at. And only Gilead. You better be glad June hates you because she gonna find you. She gonna find out where you at. And that's what's gonna save your fool life, Serena. Come on, let me do it. So listen. Luke got the GIC shut down. His trick with going to the city council and getting their permits pulled worked, and so they shut down. So she is officially homeless, and he's proud. Serena was like, June was like, good to hear that. And he said, well, he said, let me see that gun. And she was looking at him like, I know you ain't finna take my gun, but then she got the gun out. It was clean. He said, who cleaned this? And she said, me. I saw it on a YouTube video. He said, okay. He pointed it and looked at it. He was like, that's pretty good. Did you watch a YouTube video too, Luke? Okay, it's okay. But so, anywho, so listen. Child, it started to rain and they got so hot and heavy. They were so turned on by the fact that they both was at the same place at the same time. Like they both want to kill Serena Joy. She just want to do it psychotically, and and Luke want to close his eyes. Right? But they simpatico. Next thing you know, they make it sweet love. Okay, sweet love. I was like, I don't know how I feel about sex scenes in this show. It's just a little weird. But June said like she really enjoyed herself. Okay, so we see where Aunt Lydia convinces Janine that together they can both look out for the girls, right? And they both can. She said, I want you to come to me. She tells Janine, you were right about Esther and I was wrong. She said, but if you could help me, and she was like, I I don't, she said, listen, let me tell you, I understand what you're saying. I see it now. She said, but you have to come to me. When the girls are in trouble, you have to tell me so I can figure out a way to help them. And Janine seemed convinced. So when she took her back to where they bunks and stuff, all the girls just sitting on the bed, real uniform, like same place on the bed, right smack dab in the middle with the feet on the floor, looking straight forward, baby. Okay, and she comes in, and then the Aunt Lydia and her assistant leave out, child, and they gather around Janine. Janine is like, you see, the hospital food was so good. Oh my god. Like, she was so happy to be missed by them, and she wanted to talk about it and all this stuff. I hope Janine stays on this course. I like this look for Janine. And I think if she coupled that energy, some of that energy that June had in her own way, she could definitely be a strong force inside of Gilead. Okay, Esther, poor Esther. Listen, let's talk about this last little part so I can get on off of here. Okay, so like I said, both Luke and June, are turned on by the fact that they on the brink of killing Serena Joy. They make it sweet, sweet monkey love. Okay? All right. At the same time, Serena Joy is being driven up this long wooded road. Okay? You turn off, it's wooded on both sides, and you turn at an opening inside the wooded thicket tree. Turn in, and if it's a gate, listen, it's like a it's in the middle. What is this? It's in the forest. What is this place? What is this place? Like, it is scary, like flowers in the attic. You know what I'm saying? Dark. It's raining. She looking around trying to see, where am I? What is this place? It's a W on the gate. On the gate. It's a W on the gate. Oh yes, the gate parted. Whoo, it's pouring rain. I remember now. Okay, a big old black dog gate. Now it's thicket on each side, and there's probably gate behind that thicket. Real tall trees. I'm telling you, it was like they was just driving down a forest road. And they turned in there. It's raining. All she got is the clothes she was taking pictures in. And she done pull her collar up a little bit because she's sharing an umbrella with Ezra. Okay. She get up the stairs. She don't know. They ring the doorbell, and it's a black woman come to the door, a housekeeper. Now, she ain't dressed like a Martha. She just dressed like a regular housekeeper. You know what I'm saying? For the big, but she got on a uniform, white apron. We're here. Let them know we're here, or whatever Ezra said. She said, wait right here. He said, oh, we're here to see so and so. She said, wait right here. And then she went under the stairs, and this woman comes down. Listen, she a wife. I don't know who she the wife of. She said the name, but I can't remember. But listen, baby, when I tell you she was the original Stepford, okay? They must have went and got some clone DNA to my original Stepford. Baby, when I tell you this, look at you, and into the belly. And Serena's like, she kneels down in front of Serena's belly, okay, and quotes a scripture, child. I don't know what it was, Gilead, what that was, it was like she cast a spell on that baby, and then she looked up and gave Serena this smile from her bed on her knees at this woman's belly, holding it. Serena Joy, you in danger, girl. They finna take your baby. Girl. They finna get made. Whoo! Serena Joy, you done mucked around and became June. Baby, y'all tell me what y'all think about this episode. Huh? What you think about my theory? Serena Joy is a handmaid now, y'all. Ooh, call me back, child. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Put it down below, you guys. It was a good episode, right? Offred. Like, why would she send her that? Why would she send her that letter? You know that was going. Ooh, but you thought it was gonna be June. You thought it was going to be June. And I thought everything they was talking about with, June trying to calm her down. Calm kitty, nice kitty, kind kitty, sleepy kitty, right? I thought that was just going to fall by the wayside. I thought June was going to let her anger take over her. But listen, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Listen, but I do believe they're going to work together. Because like I said, don't nobody know where Serena Joy is. Okay, but if anybody can find Serena Joy, it's June, and that's what's gonna save Serena Joy's life. Y'all tell me what you think. Put it down below. Listen, until next time, honeybees. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I holla.